I shot him 6 times. 6 times. I shot him in the heart. I shot him 6 times. Wait a minute. Whoop. I need water. That's what I get for trying to sound like a straight Englishman. Oh, God. Okay. I'm all right. Oh, my. Oh, I don't know how people do voices. Jesus. Okay. I'm still alive. Well, I'm showing off today the Halloween 2 Laurie Strode and Dr. Loomis action figure box set. I think I said by NECA. I just received this yesterday. Ooh, my throat. From Amazon. They have it for $63. I couldn't pass it up. I know this came out a couple of years ago, and I didn't get it then. And I was like, you know what? I love the Halloween films starring Donald Pleasance and Jamie Lee Curtis. And for me not to pick this up was kind of silly years ago. I'm like, let me get it. I'm so happy I did. Great. Let's see. Here's a little barcode thing. I'm not sure what that does. If anyone can explain to me what it helps out with. Here's the side of the box. So I'm gonna do a semi-unboxing. I just removed the twisty ties that came, but I didn't take the figures out of the box. So it'll be my first, and the reason why I'm able to do it because I actually have my phone on a tripod thingy, on a stand. So the phone won't fall like I did 1,000 times before. So here we go. I did. Oh, that is so cool. It's just like the inside of a hospital. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, because I do have the ring light on. You know what? I'm an idiot. Let me just take it out of there. Here we go. That is awesome. I love that. Yeah, I did not take them out of their plastic prison. I just removed the little... I cut them out. Alright, so let me do this without knocking everything over. So I think you guys know me by now that I have a tendency of doing that. Oh, no way. Don't give me guff. No. Did I remove all the twisty ties? I don't want to break. They're really snug in. I'm not sure why those twisty ties are needed. Oh, Jesus. Am I that weak? No. Help me. Oh my God. They're in. Oh, I don't want to break these. See, I know one thing. I'll never do that again. I'll just remove them from now on. And just show the figures. Because that was sort of a pain. I'm sorry for the noise. As my lovely sister from another Mr. Monica always gets mad at me. She goes, Chris, why do you always have to make noises on the phone? Ah, oh, man, I'm afraid to take out the guns. But I shall. I think they're both the same. I don't want to knock the... Let me take out the pumpkin. I'm going to keep... Oh! Whoops. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay. It came with a little... Okay. My bad. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's see if I can stand her up. Can she stand her on? She does have a messed up ankle, a fractured ankle, as was told by her doctor at Haddonfield Hospital. Oh my God, your neck almost broke. There we go. All right, let me pull so I can move the camera down a little bit. There we go. That's much better. All right, so it does come with a few accessories. Oh, whoops. Yeah, one thing about, I've noticed about the NECA figures, especially the 8-inch ones, they don't stand too well on their own. And I'll explain a little more about that in a second. I'm going to have to buy some figure stands from Amazon. So here's the pumpkin. Just like the cover of Halloween 2. I know a lot of people didn't care too much for that movie. I loved it. Of course, it's not like the classic 1978 movie because it came out in 1982. But I still love it. I always watch it every year, right after Halloween 1. It doesn't light up, but I don't think it needs to. It's creepy enough. And comes... Oh, wow. Sorry about the noise in the background. Fam, they're always cleaning up in the grounds here. This is a gun that Laurie Strode used, which it was the same. It wasn't actually had a gun. Dr. Loomis dropped his gun, and she picked it up after he got stabbed. Oh, spoiler alert. But and here is the lighter, Dr. Loomis. So it goes in his hand. I'm gonna show him first because this is my second Dr. Loomis figure from NECA. Oh, his head's a little wobbly. Is it because the way I took them out of the box? Maybe. Sorry, Donald. May you rest in peace. Let's see. His jacket can come off. The likeness to him is there. Ah, okay. If you take this off, you're gonna have that issue. It will be too bulky if they left the sleeves on. Yeah, this is my second. They released the box set of The Night He Came Home that came with the front porch. I have those two figures minus the front porch because I left it in a separate box back in New York. And the articulation isn't really there. Just his arms move. It actually broke over the years, but I'm able to still plug the arm back in and still move it because he's not really meant for posing. So I do have him still. I should have probably had him out to for comparison, but the figure is way smaller than the 8-inch. The cloth goods is really, really nice. Yeah, the likeness is there with Dr. Loomis, Donna Pleasance. Not 100% spot on for a NECA figure. I hurt my finger the other day. Yeah, I would not remove the jacket, the trench coat from him. It's part of who he is. You really got to see him without it. Even in the later movies without Laurie Strode in them. Really cool. I'm not going to pose this figure too much because as much as they do have articulation with them, these are for adult collectors. So they're not really meant for extreme posing. So I wouldn't really like test that theory out by posing them too much, especially at the price of, over $60 for the figure. Should I take out the... Hold on. Let me take out at least the... If there's too much resistance, I'm going to leave it alone. Ah! Sorry, Laurie. Especially with your bad ankle. Yeah, you would think after I was told 1,000 times about the hot water trick, I would do that, but... All right, here we go. No, don't keep falling. Ay, Dios. Everything's gonna fall now. Don't do it. There we go. Yes, I wouldn't pose these figures way too much. I got him with his little lighter hand that he used at the end of the film. So that's pretty cool. And I think these two guns are the same. The 357 Magnum. I know my brother has a lot of guns. You would think. All right, so the other hand holds the... Got it. Okay. They should have put the... That's fine. Really, really nice. That's the one thing that they did different with the Angela Lansbury Murder, She Wrote NECA figure, was that she has a trench coat as well, but they gave her a second sweater. So if you want to remove the trench coat, you can put that sweater on. So that was cool. But this was their first, I think, they started doing the cloth figures with these, I think. Don't quote me on that. Still not a bad job. I mean, I'm not going to take off their clothes and, put them back on. Oh, I was about to jump out of my skin. I never shut that thing off. Whoops. I was like, what the hell's going on? I got spirits in the house. And here's Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis. I think the likeness is there with her as well. Now this is cool. The attention to detail with the blood splatter. Awesome. This in the back for her hospital gown. This is the from the first movie where she used her hand to break the glass. What was interesting about the second film, it took place the same night as the first Halloween, which is why she had that bad wig, because that movie came out 4 years later. Because Halloween, the first one, came out in 1978. The second one, 1982, and she already had cut her hair real short because she was doing movies after that, and she already had cut her hair really, really short. Come to find out that John Carpenter did not want to do a sequel because he just wanted to be a one-off. And she's got the bandage on her ankle where she had that break. Well, no, she didn't have a break, excuse me. She had a fracture. So cool. And there goes her hospital wristband. Can I put the, let me see, let me try that. Watch me mess up. Don't mess up, Chris. Don't do it. I hate when the plastic sounds like that, because I keep thinking it's about to snap. Yeah, I'm not going to go any further than that. There we go. They did a decent job on the likeness of Jamie Lee Curtis, considering this box set came out a couple of years ago. I think, because I know that NECA did the Halloween 2018 figures based off the movie that came out in 2018, which I showed them off. Not too. Oh my! It's been a while that I did a little review on them. And I think it was about a year later, maybe two, that they did the box set with Dr. Loomis and Laurie Strode. Yeah, I'm not gonna lift up the gown. I think she's wearing underpants under there, but I'm not gonna test it out. Did a great job on these figures. It would have been nice if they actually put an actual gurney in there. For the 60, I shouldn't say that. These figures are $30 each. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. For the price that for these figures, they did a decent job with what they gave. It's one thing I like about NECA. They do give you quite a bit of accessories for the $37, $34 asking price. I guess I'm gonna hunt down now the Michael Myers 8-inch figure to complete the set, because I only have the 7-inch versions, and I fear that figure is gonna be over $100 from part 2. I think he's 8 inches. I think she's 7. Because I'm going to show you a comparison with another NECA 8-inch figure. And it is Adrienne Barbeau. I put her on this DC stand. I'm going to have to buy these stands from Amazon, because the one thing I've noticed with the Elvira and Stevie Wayne figures by NECA, they cannot stand on their own for too long. And even with a flat stand, they will topple over. She toppled over yesterday 4 or 5 times. And I'm like, before she actually breaks, I'm gonna I use this stand here until I purchase stands that has a supporting back, just to keep them in place. Especially with these figures, you don't want them breaking. So yeah, she's 8 inches. She might be a little taller, like maybe 7.5, compared to the other NECA Laurie Strode figures. But she's way tall, just like Elvira. I think they use, for the Adrienne Barbeau, the same body mold that they use for Elvira. But yet, way taller than Laurie Strode. So she's got to be about maybe 7.5. I should have taken out the other Laurie Strode from her box. But no regrets in getting the set. So if you guys are interested, go to Amazon for $63. You can get the box set. I think this set was already sold out at Big Bad Toy Store and maybe Entertainment Earth, but I very rarely purchase from Entertainment Earth, so they might still have some there. But I bought this set from Amazon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy these stands. But alright, my peoples, I'm about to head out. I got some work to do for my boss. I just wanted to show this set off. And hope you guys are doing great, are safe, sound, and having a great day. Especially to Eric and the Silent Collector, Ventra, and Zaire. You guys are very sweet for sticking by my wacky butt for so long. I appreciate it so much. And to the people who, like I said, also subscribed recently, thank you guys so much. There's so many better channels out there, like the Silent Collector and Eric, which I'm going to post their little channels in the description. They're beautiful people. They do amazing work with the way they edit. I don't know how to do that, but it's okay. I'm fine with that. Those guys are great. And for the people who did subscribe, thank you guys so much. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it so much. Anyway, please stay safe and make sure that you appreciate the people in your life. Life is very short, and don't let nothing put you in a down mood. So try to keep away from social media, but that's what it does nowadays. It keeps people in a bad, negative mood. And hopefully going forward, we can try to get away from all that stuff. Anyway, love you guys. Peace.